Roman numbers, because in the Sainik entrance examination there will be definitely one question which is related to this concept. So let us try to understand this concept. Okay. So my dear friends, in Roman numbers, you can by heart this. This is not a big issue that you can by heart it. See, 1 is represented by, right? So my dear friends, 5 represented by V, 10 by X, by the English alphabets, 50 by L, 100 by C, 500 by D, 1000 by K. This you have to remember. This line you have to remember. You have to by heart this. If you see it every day once, you can by heart it. It's not a big issue. Now, in this, let us see the examples. Let us see the rules. Because we must know the rules. Now, you know what is 1? 1 is represented by like I, 5B, 10X, 50L, 100C, D is 500, K is 1000. That you already know. Now rule number 1. If the same number is repeated, the Roman number is repeated 2-3 times. It is nothing but you are adding them. You are adding them. See here in this case. In this case, 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1, that is 2. The value of this is 2. See, generally we say we will be writing 1. This is 2. You will be writing that. This is also the same. This is 2. This is saying 2. Here this is, see, 3 numbers are there. So 1 plus, this is equal to 1 plus 1 plus 1. That is 3. So if similar things are added, if similar things are kept one beside the other, simply what we have to do is we have to add them. That is the rule number 1. So simple. This is nothing but 10 plus 10. 10 plus 10. That is nothing but equal to 20. This is 10 plus 10 plus 10. This is so simple. Now by this time you understood the first rule. That is 30. Okay, ma? So this rule is finished. Whenever the same thing is there, one beside the other, we have to add it. The value must be added. That's rule number 1. Next, second rule. When a smaller value, the Roman number with the smaller value is written to the right side, you have to add. If it is given the left side, you have to subtract. If it is given to the right side, you have to add. Okay? Now in this particular case, 5 plus 1, you can write as 5 plus 1. That is nothing but 6. This is 5 plus 1 plus 1. That is 7. 5 plus 1 plus 1. You can very easily do it. That is 8. This is 10 plus 1. That is 10 plus 1. That is 11. Okay? 10 plus 1 plus 1. That is 12. I think now by this time you understood. If a smaller one is given beside this towards the right, simply you have to add it. That's all. For example, in this particular case, L stands for, it is equal to 50 plus, this is 10 plus 5. So the value is nothing but 50 plus 10, 60 plus 5, 65. The value is 65. So 65 will be written like this. I think by this time you understood. Anything, the smaller one is given to the right side, you have to add it up. This is the second rule. Next, third rule. If it is given to the left side, you have to subtract it. Means, in this particular case, 5 minus 1. 5 minus 1. 5 minus 1. From this, you have to subtract this. That is nothing but equal to 4. 10 minus 1. 10 minus 1. That is 9. Here, this is L. You can see L is something but 50. So L minus 10. 50 minus 10. That is nothing but equal to 40. Always towards your left side, if a smaller number is there, you have to consider it as one single unit. So here C stands for 100, my dear friends. C 100 minus 10. That is 90. Now, whenever it is given to a the left, you have to subtract to the right, you have to add. The same thing is repeated, you have to sum up all these. These are the first 3 rules, and now we'll discuss the next 3 rules. Afterwards, we'll discuss some more examples. Now let us have a discussion about the rule number 4. Now we are discussing the 4th rule. Till now we have discussed first, second and third rules. Now in this 4th rule, this is a very important rule. Please try to understand this rule. In this 4th rule, the Roman number 5, 50 and 500, that is B, L and D, should not be written to the left side of any number. Should not be written to the left side of any number. Means should not be subtracted. Subtraction is not allowed. Example, 10 minus 5 is not allowed. You cannot write 5 on the left side. You cannot write even L on the left side. You cannot write D on the left side of any number. This is a very important rule, should be remembered. Next, Roman number 1 can be subtracted only from Roman number 5 and 10. It cannot be subtracted from any of these. Roman number 1 cannot be subtracted from L, C, D or K. It can be subtracted only from 5 and 10. Roman number 5 and 10. Similarly, Roman number 10 can be subtracted only from L, C and K. It cannot be subtracted from D. Roman number 10 can be subtracted only from L, C and K, but not from D. Similarly, Roman number C can be subtracted from D and K. Roman number C can be subtracted only from D and K. That means from 500 and 1000. This point you have to please try to understand and apply whenever we are writing a number. When we write a number, you will understand better. With this, we finish the 4th rule. With this, we finish the 4th rule. I think you understood it. If you did not understand, once again, please try to see. Never we should write Roman number 5, 50 and 100. That is V, L and K towards the left and should not be subtracted. Always Roman number 1 can be subtracted only from 5 and 10, but not from rest of the things. Roman number 10 can be subtracted only from Roman number 50, Roman number 100 and 1000. Roman number C, that is 500, can be subtracted only from 500, that is D, and 1000, that is K. So please try to remember this rule. Next we will try to discuss the next rule. Okay my dear friends. Now the last 2 rules, 5th rule. In this 5th rule, this is also an important rule to be understood. Please try to understand this rule also. Okay, this is an important rule. See, whenever in the 5th rule, see, here there is an example. Here, when such kind of number is given, 2 things you can do. 10 plus 1, 11 plus 5. Okay, means this one, there are 2 options. You can add to this number or subtract from this number. Yes, there is every chance here. See, 10 plus 1 is 11, 11 plus 5 is 16. You can have a number like that. But the rule says that when any smaller number is in between, you should not go for addition, but only you have to go for subtraction. Means you have to consider it as this is 10 plus a smaller number came. So this is related to left side. Always go for subtraction. When a smaller number comes, means 5 minus 1, that is 4. That is the number value is 14. When a smaller value Roman number comes in between 2 bigger one, the smaller one should be subtracted, but not go for the addition option. It should be only subtraction option. We should not go for the addition option. I think now one more example. See, in this example, I can write the number like 10 plus 1, 11, 11 plus 10, 10 plus 1, 11, 11 plus 10, that is 21. I get a number like this. But this is wrong. In the previous, just now we have told, when a smaller number is in between, we should only go for subtraction. Means what? This is 10 plus, now this is 10 minus 1, that is 9. Means the value is 19. I think now you understood. I gave the second example. Whenever any smaller value number is placed in between the bigger two ones, then the option what we have to go is only subtraction. We should not go for addition. Please try to be very clear, because when you are doing, let us take one more example. Now see here. Here I can write, see, that is 100 plus 10. See, I should not go for 10 plus 1. No, that is wrong. Just now we have seen. This 10 plus, what is this? 5 minus 1. 5 minus 1, that is 4. So the answer is how much? 10 plus 14. Means 114. 114. I think now you understood. When any smaller one is being placed between any two bigger ones, then we should not go for an addition operation, but we have to go only for the subtraction. This rule is talking about that. I think now this is clear. This rule is clear. Now the last one. Last one is, whenever any kind of a bar is kept, it is nothing but 1000. You multiply by 1000. For example, 4 bar is there. If you are keeping a bar over it, it indicates that 4 into 1000. You have to multiply with 1000. For example, 8, and there is a bar over it. Means 8 into 1000. So whenever there is a bar or anything, that is nothing but it is multiplied by 1000. See, in this case, bar is there on L. Means the value of L is multiplied by 1000. 3 more zeros in that way. So whenever there is a bar over it, we have to multiply, the value of that number is multiplied by 1000. So that is the rule number 6. Now in this session, we have finished discussing the 6 rules. Now we are going to discuss some more examples. Now let us see some examples to convert the number that is Indo-Arabic number, that is our numbers, into the Roman number. Let us see some examples so that you can understand it better.
Number 69.
Number 69. See, now madam has given a number 69. Now we have to convert this, right? Okay. See, let us see. 69 can be written as 60 plus 9. 69 we can write it as 60 plus 9. Now my dear friends, 60 you can write it as 50 plus 10. 50 plus 10. So 50 is nothing but L. 10 is nothing but, see, 10 is nothing but X. See, 50 plus 10, right? 60 I am writing as 50 plus 10. This is the Roman number. Now 9 I can write as 10 minus 1. 9 I can write as 10 minus 1. So, next is, this is the Roman number. By saying this number, we can say it is 69. Got it? Got it? Madam?
Number 98.
Number 98.
8.
See. 98. See, my dear friends. Here, I want to tell you one thing. You can say that 100 minus 2. So, I can write it as a C. If I put 2 ones here, can we do like that? No, this is wrong, because 1 we can subtract only from 5 and 10. We cannot subtract 1 from 100. We have seen the rule. So we cannot do like that. So what is that we can do now? 90 plus 8. Write as 90 plus 8. Okay? Next, 90, how can you write it then? See, 100 minus 10. 100 is nothing but C minus 10. So This is 90. 100 minus 10 plus. Now what is 8? Already you know 8. 5 plus 3, that is 8. So the number is, okay. Now this is 98. Now you understood how not to write. 100 minus 2, no, we should not write. It's only written as 90 plus 8. Okay? Understood this? See, more the problems you keep solving, whenever you are solving this problem, I am also doing it. No problem, no problem. All of you buy this book. R.D. Sharma book, maths class, 6th class maths book. In this, there is an exercise. Please try to solve all the problems from this textbook. I request all of you to buy this book. Then, more the problems you solve, more the perfect you are going to become. Perfection comes only with practice. Madam, please give some.
342.
342. See, now 342 you can always try to break it. That means 300 plus 40 plus 2. Now, we can write 300 as, already we know 100, C plus C plus C. When you write 3 C's beside each other, 100 plus 100 plus 100, that is 300. Understood? Plus, you can write 40 as 50 minus 10. 50 minus 10. 50 already you know, that is L minus 10. So you are writing 10 towards your left side. Plus, already you know, the 2. Now you are combinedly writing all this. So, this is 342. First you have to break it and then you write it, then you combine. Remove all the plus, you just write beside each other. So, now these are all the examples I am trying to give you is because you will understand it better. And I told you, R.D. Sharma, take it, buy 6th class textbook, solve all the problems, solve each and every example. You read it, if you work, you will get it. Madam, next one.
759.
759. 700 plus 50 plus 9. 700. See, my dear friends, already 500 you know. That is D plus 200. That means C and C. C you are adding. Okay. This is a 500 plus 100 plus 100. That means this is 700. Plus this is 50. 50 is written as L. Plus 9. 9 is nothing but 10 minus 1. Now, so this is 759. I think now we have got some idea. We got some idea. Now in the next case, we will take this Roman number and we will try to convert into our number. Okay? So my dear friends, in this case, now we are discussing, let us convert the Roman number into normal number. Okay, let us take different cases. Here, madam have given some questions to us. Let us try to solve them. Now, in this particular case, please try to see, please try to see, my dear friends. In some textbooks, it is written as K, in some it is given as M also. Because both different textbooks will be representing in different ways. So now K, this is D, C, right. Now how to divide, how to break, this we have to be clear. How to break. See, this is the value of K is nothing but 1000. D is 500. 500, beside 500 what is there? 100 is there. Means what you have to do? You have to add this. You have to add up this. Please try to understand. Please try to understand. This is a 100th place. This is a 1000th place. Okay. This is a 10th place. Up to here we have to go for the 10th place. And this is the units place. See, as you keep on doing, you will understand it better. Now, this is equal to, this number is equal to, K stands for 1000 plus D is 500 plus C, that is 100. So, this nothing but 5 plus 1, that is 600 plus, now this is L stands for 50 plus 10 plus 10, 50 plus 20, that is 70. I think you understood. 50 plus 10, 60 plus 10, 70. 70 plus, don't take this into this one because already we have seen when a smaller one is there we have to go for subtraction. 10 minus 1, that is 9. Now you got all the places. So now the number becomes 1679. 1670. Now one more case. See, these are all the examples. Once please try to understand here. In this case, this is a K, and my dear friends, this C should not go for addition. Don't go for addition. Go for subtraction. So this is a thousands place. This is a hundredth place. In hundredth place, what is there? K means 1000 minus 100. That is 900. 1000 plus 1000 minus C. That is 900 plus. Now see. This is the next place. Means C is 100. 100 minus 10. That is 100 minus 10. That is 90 plus. This is 9. So now the number is 1990. I think now you are understanding how to break it, how to break. Please try to understand. This comes with practice. Now in this K plus K you can add, that is 2000. 1000 plus 1000, that is 2000. 1000 place we got it. Next is 100 place. This is a 100 place. 100 plus 100 plus 100. That is 300. Plus, now the tens place. This is only 50. You can't take this in for this because this is a smaller one. So 50 plus, that is 9. So the value is 2359. 2359. How to break if you know. Now, this is the last rule we have seen. If a bar is given, you have to multiply the number with 1000. So 4 into 1000. That is a thousands place. Next, only this one have to be considered. That is 500. That is D. That is 500. That is a hundredth place. The next one is. See my dear friend. Here this is 100 minus. This is 100 minus 10. 100 minus 10 is how much? 90. And the beside one, that is a unit place, that is 2. Now you add up all these things, it becomes 4592. 4592. Now we have seen some examples, conversion from number to the Roman number to the number. These examples you can understand it. Please try to practice. I told you, buy the textbook, practice the whole thing, you become master over it. Now let us discuss some blunder mistakes which should not be done, which is possible or not possible. We will see some cases so that we will understand. So my dear friends, let us take some examples and see whether this exists. Is this number possible or not possible? Okay, let us see the first case. In this particular case, if a Roman number is given like this, is this right or wrong? Can we have a number like this? If a question is asked, 5, according to the rule, 5 should not be subtracted. 5 should only be towards the right side, but not towards the left side. It should be only going for addition, but not for subtraction. But in this case, it is going towards the left. So this is a wrong case. You can understand. In the next problem, in this case, madam have given 100 and the C is 100 and 1. The Roman number 1 can be subtracted only from 5 and 10. But here in this case, case it is subtracted from 100. C is 100. So this is wrong according to our rule. It is not following the rule. Next, in this particular case, 10 and this is 9. Always a smaller number should not be towards the C. Always the number should go in the descending order, but not in the ascending order. First number is 9, next number is 10, which is not possible. Which is not possible. So this is also not possible case. Okay, because towards the left side, always the number should be bigger than this number. Okay, that is not. Now next is, if you consider this as 8, so this is 8 minus 5. Again, according to our rule, 5 should not be subtracted. Again, this is also not possible. Now in this particular case, 50 minus 10, that is 40 plus 9. So that is 50 minus 10, that is 40 plus 9, that is 49. This is a possible case. This is a possible case. And next case, let us see, 100 minus 10, that is 90 plus 1, that is 91. This is okay. This is possible case. Now, next, here also once you see, C is value of C is 100 and this is 4. Never a smaller number should be towards your left side. Okay, towards this side. So, this number always should be more than this number. But in this case it is failing. So, this is wrong. Next is L minus P. See, already we have seen according to the rule, 5 should not be subtracted. This only should be added. So, according to that, this is also not correct. Next, we have seen that 1 should be subtracted only from 5 and 10. It cannot be subtracted from, see my dear friends, they are subtracting from 50. It is not possible. It can be subtracted only from either 5 or 10 according to that rule. So, this is also not possible. So, we have seen how to identify which case is possible and which case is not possible. I request all of you to solve the problems from R.D. Sharma, this particular topic, do it, practice it. And you will have definitely one problem. Now let us see, in the previous Sainik papers, 3 questions are asked from this concept, Roman number concept. Now you can also try this problem. In one question paper, the Roman number was given and he is asking you to find the value of it. Convert it. I request all of you, you can do it because already you have done many problems till now. So my dear friends, this is 500 minus 100. 500 minus 100, that is 400 plus, see this is 50 minus 10. 50 minus 10, that is 40 plus, this is a units place, that is 9, means 449. So the value you can write as 400. See, in the question paper he is giving you this one. Now you have to convert it into number, and this is the way you have to do it. And now I think the second question which is discussed in the next paper is asking you to convert this into, now let us see, C is right. Now my dear friend, this is equal to C plus C, that is 100 plus 100, that is 200 plus, this is a tens place, that is only 10 plus, this is a units place, that is 7. So the value is 217. I think now you understood. Now this is a second question paper. This is a question given. In one more question paper, the value is asked like this. Convert 94 into the, represent in the Roman numbers. So you know that 90 can be written as, 94 can be written as 90 plus 4. You can write 90 as 100 minus 10. So that is 100. nothing but C and X here, plus 4 is nothing but 5 minus 1, so that is nothing but, so if this is the way you can write 94. Now one question is being covered from this concept. I request all of you, please try to practice it. We have given some examples. Thank you very much for listening to our class. Thank you.